I did it again. I started another business. And honestly, I went back and forth on how I was going to share this with you because if you've been here a while, you know that London Bridges was never just a business for me. It actually came from wanting to help my daughter London, who has a sensory processing disorder. I wanted her to feel comfortable in her own skin. And creating something that helped her, along with other people, feel that comfort too, has brought me so much joy. And over the years, this community became so much more than just clothing. You became my friends. So when another struggle started happening in our lives, I was not trying to start another business. We actually told ourselves we wouldn't. We were just trying to fix something for our family, but it worked. It really worked. And after seeing what it did for me, I knew I couldn't keep it to myself. So about 5 years ago, I stopped feeling like myself. I couldn't think clearly. My motivation disappeared. By 10 a.m., I was mentally exhausted. Then I'd lay down in bed at night and my brain would not shut off. I remember thinking, this is not me. I started taking vitamins. I was taking supplements. Those wouldn't work. And so I went to the doctors. They did tests and more tests. And every time they told me, everything looks fine. Everything looked normal, but I did not feel normal. They started prescribing me all these medications. At one point, my counter was completely covered with pills and supplements and medications. And I just remember thinking, I don't want this to be my life. I wanted something that was simple, something that I could actually enjoy taking consistently. So I started over. I got rid of everything and I became a little obsessed with trying to figure this out. There were late nights, tons of research. I was trying so many different things. I basically became a chemist in my own kitchen. And what I ended up creating was a simple daily drink that supports memory, mood, and motivation without the overwhelm. It took me a year, but we were able to get rid of all those pills. There were no complicated routines. And for the first time in a long time, I felt like my brain turned back on. I felt like me again. That's when I knew that this couldn't just be for my family. I am so excited about this new business, but I want to say this clearly. London Bridges is not going anywhere. This is just a new chapter that came from a different need in our life. So if you've been feeling foggy, drained, or not quite like yourself, I understand that feeling more than I could explain. And if there's a way back to feeling clear again, I want you to have it. Tap below to try our Vivid Vitality Focus Drink, risk-free. And because you're coming from London Bridges, you're gonna get 50% off your first order. Plus, there's gonna be a gift from me of our hydration drink if you use coupon code LONDON. I can't wait for you to try these. Thank you so much for supporting us in every single chapter.